Alright, my next little project is last year, if you all see my channel, I grew out of 2 container gardens. Basically, they're big containers, I believe, like molasses and cow feed, whatever it may be, came in this. Horse molasses, something that came in these, I don't remember. Anyway, I grew out of these. And what I'm going to do is, I've already planted my eggplant there. And I went and got myself 2 watermelon, well no, it's 1 watermelon that has 4 plants in it. And I'm going to plant them in here, and I'm going to see if we can grow watermelon right out of this container, and I bet we can. And I'm going to put 4 plants in here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to empty out this completely. I'm going to show you how I made it last year. Leon's Gardening, I believe is his channel, is the one that came up with this idea. I've had these for a couple of years, so I'm going to empty it out. I'm going to show you how it all goes together, what's in here, and then I'm going to plant my 2 watermelon, or I keep saying 2. I'm going to plant my 1 watermelon, and I'm going to break them apart. You'll see what I'm talking about. And we're going to rejuvenate this soil. I got some cow manure here. I'm going to put it in here, and so let's take this apart, and I'll turn it back on when I get it emptied out, washed out, so you know exactly what's going on in here. I'm going to show you how I made my containers to grow out of, which is these. All right, I have already, I don't have to, you do not have to take this apart every time to rejuvenate your soil. All you need to do is take some soil out, mix in whatever you want to put in there, cow manure, whatever you want to put in there, reestablish it, plant your plants, and you're going to water through that pipe. Now, my purpose of showing you how to do this is showing you how I built these last year. All right, now what you're going to need is a PVC pipe that's 2 foot long. Okay, you're going to end up cutting a 45-degree angle on it. There's a purpose of that. You're going to need 2 right here of these pipes. You're going to need fabric, and then you're going to need a tub. First thing you're going to want to do is find out how big your pipe is. Okay, this is a 6-inch pipe. The reason is, you see that hole right there? That hole is 5 inches up off the bottom. What's going to happen is, I'll lay this in here. Okay, I'm going to point to it. Your hole is right here. What's going to happen is this pipe, this is your fill pipe, it's going to sit basically kind of about right in this area on either side of the pipe, of the hole. Okay, and what you're going to do is put water in here, and you're going to fill this whole bottom up full of water until water comes out your hole. The reason is we're going to add water in here, so it's going to be self-wicking. It's going to have its own waterway. But when you go from 5 inches to the bottom, your water level will be somewhere in this area right there, okay, in your pipe. But now you're also introduced air that's underneath this pipe. So you're going to have air and water feeding up into the root system of your plants. Very healthy. The person that came up with this is Leon Gardening. He has a YouTube channel, and you can check him out how he does these. He has them in different ways, different growing containers, everything. Very good guy. Really cool what he does. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay that in there. All right, let's get this mat in here. You can reuse the mat. It never comes out. I took it for you guys. Let's get this mat in, find kind of the center of where you're at, and now we're going to push this mat in. It's not going to be perfect, but get as best as we can get it. Let's get this mat in, and what we're going to do is end up putting dirt in here. Okay, we're going to take this pipe. Here's your 40-degree pipe. We want to set this angle into, not into, but along, drop it in here, this direction. I'm going to set it to the left of my hole. Now we're going to leave that that way. Now what we need to do is start adding some dirt back in here again. Okay, we got a few shovels in here, and I'm just going to start packing it in down along the edges. If you had a bigger mat, it'd be great, but we're fine. I've used this mat. It works. A lot of this dirt is stuff mixed in some compost I've had from out back from last year. But we're going to add some cow manure here soon. Here's some cow manure. Now I'm going to add some more soil. Just going to mix it up a little bit. Put some more cow manure in here again. Alright, got the cow manure in here. Now I'm putting on the last of this topsoil that I had. Add some more soil. Alright, looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Now, let me get my plants. Guys, when you want to be a really smart shopper, I always go, and if I have to buy plants, I try to find something that has multiple plants. The reason is, this thing is $5. Remember when they used to be 99 cents? Not no more. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is $5. Yeah, it's 99 cents per plant is what I got. So what I'm going to do is split these apart. It won't hurt them. I've been doing it all the time. And I'll probably go ahead and just plant these two together. Get a hole in here. And I like to plant, when I split them apart, I like to pack it in there, the soil. Because you did disturb the roots. I don't think I'm going to be able to split this apart. They're too close. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Same thing. We want to pack it. I want to pack my soil. These will survive. You see the soil's nice and wet. Okay, I don't need to water these plants, but I show you what I am going to do. Okay, I told you I'm not going to water them. We're going to wait for water to come out this hole. Clean it up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add this garden hose in this pipe. Now, if you remember, all those big pipes are down there, and we are now filling it up. All right, let's fill this bottom up. When we see water come out of here, we have enough water in there. And we will not need to water these plants, as you know. This will be right here watering. You can kind of see the water level right there. It's coming out soon. Okay, and don't worry about overfilling it because it will drain out. Now, I need to go ahead and fill this one up. You've seen them, how they're full of water. Okay, and also what you can do is, if it's sunny out, you can literally see the water level during the daytime, how much water's in there. So basically, keep an eye on your water. You'll be able to see it. You can actually see the white pipe right going on down. So keep an eye on your water level, and when you think it needs, you can never overwater it, so don't worry about it. That's what that hole's for air in, let the excess water out. Same as what's over here. I have not watered that at all, other than filling that pipe up. I did this one last week. That's why that didn't take too much water. So we're going to keep an eye on this. This all will settle. You see the fabric? It all ends up like that, disappearing, falling down. It tucks down in the pipes. It filters well within there. So don't worry about that big mess. And at the end of the year, this will probably be almost all gone. But there you go, guys. I'm going to try to grow watermelon out of my buckets Right, not here. I'm going to move them out to where my potatoes are at, out there. I do not want them to get with sprinklers. I want to do this all strictly by filling the tube up and letting them grow. There's my container gardening that I did last year and this year. We'll see how they go. So I got 1 eggplant in there, and I have 5 watermelon plants. So let's see what we can do. All right, guys, you take it easy. Have a great day. Bye.